In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best buyout cards at each position right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. So who I think are the top 5 best buyout point guards, top 5 best buyout shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. If you guys are wondering what is considered a buy now card, is going to be any card under 100,000 MT that you can buy for a buy now price. But then there's those endgame like Kevin Durant, there's those invincibles like LeBron, MJ, all the cards you have to bid on, those are bid cards, but then anybody under 100k is going to be considered a buy now. So I'll be going over my top 5 buy now cards at each position in the game, and you guys can let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my top 5 at each position. But at the number 1 spot, I do think is going to be a new point guard from yesterday, and that is going to be the Dark Matter Scottie Barnes from that Encore set, a 6'8" point guard, 7'2" wingspan. He's actually super cheap. I believe he's only about 30k on the auction house, maybe even a little bit cheaper now. He plays such good defense, 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's going to be super athletic and fast, 90 strength, 97 vertical, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. He's got almost perfect defensive tendencies, all at a 98. And then you take a look at his animations, and they gave him a new jump shot. At least his base is changed now to the Darius Garland base with the Scottie Barnes upper. It's by no means an amazing jump shot, but I think it's pretty solid and a lot better than his previous version. And he also does still have great dribble sigs with the Steve Francis size up and the John Wall escape. So he's got good sigs, a good jump shot. He's an elite level defender, great at getting to the basket. Not really too much else you can ask for when it does come to Scottie Barnes. He's also got a great player model, and I think right now is the best point guard for under 100,000 MT, being a buyout or a buy now. At the number 2 spot, I do have Dark Matter Ron Artest. I think him and Scottie Barnes are very similar because of their defense. I will say Ron Artest definitely has the better jump shot. And then sigs wise, I think that's sort of a debate. You could probably say that maybe Ron Artest moves a little bit better, but I do think their defense is very close, and they're very similar point guards. Ron Artest, an elite level defensive point guard. I just like Scottie Barnes' slashing ability, his ability to get to the basket, and I feel like he's got a lot better of a player model, but very similar at the point guard position. I think Ron Artest, though, is still fairly expensive compared to Scottie Barnes. I do believe he's about 60 to 70k, somewhere in that price range. And then coming in at the number 3 spot is actually going to be a super cheap point guard, and that's going to be Turkoglu. He's a 6'10" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. He's still got a super quick jump shot with the John Stockton base, Trae Young upper on very quick timing. So he's got a great jump shot, 6'10" at the 1, and he's going to only be about 10 to 15k on the auction house. So a great price, honestly, for Turkoglu, and I think he's going to be the 3rd best buy now point guard currently in the game. At the number 4 spot, I do have the Hero Manu Ginobili, a great offensive PG in the game, amazing dribble sigs, good jump shot. Maybe could use a little bit more defense. And then coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Dark Matter Draymond, mainly because of his defense, his player model, and his size at the point guard position. He's 6'7" at the 1, 7'1" wingspan. He's got a 95 block, 98 steal, 97 perimeter, 97 interior defense. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game, great defensive tendencies, all at a 99. Could use definitely a better jump shot, but besides his release being a little bit slow, Draymond an all-around beast at the point guard position. Now going on to the top 5 best buy now shooting guards. At the number 1 spot, gotta have Dark Matter AK, such an absolute beast at the shooting guard position, a card that can really do it all at shooting guard. 6'9" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan. He's one of the best shooting guard defenders in the game, and he still does have that knockdown jump shot with the O-shape based on very quick timing, and he's got really good dribble sigs. He's got the normal fade, almost perfect defensive tendencies. Surprisingly, AK is a buy now. He's only actually about 50k, which is really surprising for how good he is at shooting guard, but I do think he's going to be the best buy now shooting guard in the game. At the number 2 spot, I got a new card from the Encore set, not Rudy Gobert, but Rudy Gay. Such a good, just shooting guard in my team for a super cheap price as well. Of I think only about 25k on Xbox. He's 6'8" at the 2, 7'3" wingspan, so he's got great size to play that shooting guard position. He's a really solid defender all around. He's got a great player model. He's amazing at going to the basket. His jump shot is one of the easier jump shots to green in the game. Maybe not the fastest jump shot, but it's so easy to time with. I just wish he had some better dribble sigs, but besides that, I mean, this card all around amazing at that shooting guard position. At the number 3 spot, a really good offensive shooting guard in the game is going to be dark matter Vince Carter for under, 100K. He's only about, I think, around 50, 60, maybe 70,000 MT at most. A 6'6" 2 guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's got a 99 driving dunk, 99 vertical, and we know Vince has got some of the best dunk packages in the game, but I think one of the more underrated things about Vince Carter is probably his jump shot. It's a super money jump shot with the Kyle Kuzma base Vince Carter upper on very quick timing, and then he also does have some pretty good dribble sig. So all around, Vince Carter, a really good offensive shooting guard, and I think is the third best buy now shooting guard in the game. At the number 4 spot, I do have Andrew Wiggins, and at number 5, I was kind of debating between OG Anunoby, DeMar DeRozan, even like Brandon Ingram's pretty solid. Glenn Robinson's really good. I decided to go with not Ron Artest. I decided to go with DeMar DeRozan just because I like him a little bit more than a Glenn Robinson or maybe an OG Anunoby, but I think are very similar shooting guards. Wiggins great on the defensive end, kind of just another Rudy Gay type of card, and then DeMar DeRozan has a good jump shot, really good dribble sigs, amazing at going to the rim, and these are going to be my top 5 best buyout shooting guards currently in my team. Now to go on to the top 5 best buy now small forwards. At the number 1 spot is actually going to be Dark Matter KG. Was very shocked to see that KG is under 100K. I think right now he's about 90, 85K on Xbox. He's going to be a 6'11" small forward, 7'2" wingspan. He's still one of the best defensive cards in the game with a 98 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's almost got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game and still does have that knockdown jump shot with the LaMelo Ball base, KG upper on very quick timing. So I think KG got to be somewhere in your top 5. I do have him at the number 1 spot. At number 2 is going to be a very similar small forward to Kevin Garnett, and that's going to be Dark Matter Jonathan Isaac. Still one of the best defensive cards in the game, just like KG, and can pretty much guard most positions in the game and really good for his price tag. At the number 3 spot is going to be Dark Matter Karl Malone, another new card in the game from the new Encore set. He's going to be a 6'9" small forward, 7-foot wingspan. His stats, his badges are super complete. He's got almost perfect defensive tendencies. And the nice thing about this card is he's got such a quick jump shot, and he can create his own space, create his own shot a lot better than a Jonathan Isaac or Kevin Garnett. And he's only about 10,000 MT. So if you're just looking for straight up defense, and I think KG and Jonathan Isaac are better than Karl Malone, but maybe as an all-around small forward, you can make the argument that Karl Malone is a little bit better because of his ability to create his own shot and have a way quicker jump shot, just a way better jump shot in my opinion. At the number 4 spot though, gotta go for Josh Smith because of his defense, a very similar small forward to a Jonathan Isaac and a Kevin Garnett, where he's just going to be elite on defense, 6'9" at the 3, 7-foot wingspan. His stats, his badges, all super well rounded. He's got a great jump shot, he's got pretty good dribble sigs. I actually would say he's more similar to a Karl Malone type of card. And then to round out my top 5 best buyout small forwards, I think you got to put Big Z just because of his size, his player model, and his mismatch ability, and his ability to run so many different lineups with having him on the court. 7'3", can play small forward shooting guard, and does have a 7'6" wingspan. Pretty much all you need to know about Big Z, and these are going to be my top 5 best buy now small forwards. Now moving on to the top 5 best buyout power forwards. At the number 1 spot can really be 3 different names, maybe even 4 different names. Like I got D-Rob at number 1, I got Dirk at number 2, and then I do have Marc Gasol at number 3. But once again, like I just said, that could really go any way, to be honest. They're all very similar power forwards. Dirk more offensive, base. He's got a really quick jump shot. D-Rob more of like defense and size. And then I would say Marc Gasol is the combination of both, where he plays really good defense. He's got a good jump shot, a quick release. He can knock down threes very easily. So he's kind of like the combination of both. And I think those are definitely the top 3 buy now power forwards in the game. For number 4, I do have Lauri Markkanen, who I think's like more of a small forward, but I think he can play power forward at a decently high level. Like there's not really too many great buyout power forwards in the game. He's 7 foot at that power forward position, 7'4" wingspan, has some solid defensive stats and badges. His jump shot's okay, has some pretty good dribble sigs. Not an amazing power forward, but for his price tag, I think honestly not bad. And then to round out the top 5 best buy now power forwards in the game, I do have Dwight Howard just because of his size and his defensive ability at that power forward position. But now going on to the last position here of the video, the top 5 best buyout centers. At the number 1 spot, I think it's very close between Mark Eden and Ralph Sampson for who is the best buyout center, because both these cards bring that defensive ability. They both have some of the best player models in the game. Mark Eden, 7'4" at the center position, 7'7" wingspan. His defense is amazing with a 99 block, 98 interior defense, and I swear he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game. He snags so many boards. His jump shot's actually not that bad in the catch and shoot. I feel like it's very easy to time with, at least a lot better than I was expecting, and I do think he's got a better jump shot than Ralph Sampson. I think that's the only thing that really separates these two cards, because they're both going to be insanely good mashers, insanely good paint defenders. They can rebound, pretty much do everything on the court you would expect from a center, be able to guard the Tacos, the Manuples, the Yao Mings, the Rick Smiths of the world, and are easily going to be the two best buyout centers, because after that, it really does take a big fall off. Like, Brook Lopez is good at the center position, but he's nowhere near Ralph Sampson and nowhere near Mark Eden. Same thing with Mitchell Robinson. I mean, solid centers in the game for being a buy now price are definitely not bad center cards. Like Mitchell Robinson, a great defender, Brook Lopez, great jump shot, and can still be a really good defender in game. I just don't think they have the size and the overall ability of Ralph Sampson and Mark Eden with how overpowered those giant cards are. And then to round out the top 5 best buyout centers in the game, I just put Marc Gasol, because once again, not really too many great buyout centers in the game. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 5 buyout cards at each position. These are going to be my top 5 best buyout point guards, top 5 best buyout shooting guards, top 5 best buyout small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my top 5s, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.